Hi, in this video we're going to explain about the chemical properties of amino acids. So there are four reactions that you're going to see that can react with amino acids. Okay, this was only in your syllabus, but actually there are more about it. So we are going to see the reaction between amino acid with HCl, with sodium hydroxide, with NaNO2HCl. This is nitrous acid, which you learn in chapter Amine. And the fourth one is the reaction with alcohol in the presence of acid catalyst. So actually this is esterification. Okay, now so we all know that amino acids, they have two functional groups, which is amino and also carboxyl group. So since they have two different functional groups, therefore they can react according to amine, according to the reactions with amino, and also to the reactions with carboxyl group. And as we know previously, I've mentioned that amino acids, they are amphoteric, so they can act as acid and also they can react as base. So without delay, let's just directly go to the reaction. Now we have one example here. So the reaction is basically will happen at the functional groups and depends on the reagent, what reagent you're going to add, and since it depends on the reagent, we are going to see which functional group that can react with the reagent. Now, for example, okay, we focus on the first one, which is with hydrochloric acid. Now, we know that hydrochloric acid is an acid. Okay, so since it is an acid, obviously it cannot react with carboxyl group, acid and acid. And therefore, amino will react with HCl. Okay, so what will be the reaction? Okay, so we have H plus and Cl minus from HCl, because it is a strong base, it dissociates 100%. So the H plus will be bonded with NH2. Okay, let me show you here. CH3, C, H, C double bond O, H. Now, if we open this, we are going to see there's a lone pair here. Okay, so this lone pair will attract the H plus. And so what will happen? Okay, they will form a new bond just with the H, and this makes N become positive, because if you count the electrons around N, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we know the valence electron for N is 5. This makes the formal charge for N become positive. Okay, or we can make it short. Okay, we can make it simple. Okay, we can make it simple. See, we just write NH3 plus. Okay, now since this part is NH3 plus, it can attract the Cl minus. So Cl minus goes here. So this is the product when amino acid react with hydrochloric acid. Okay, that's the first reaction. Now the second reaction is when the amino acid react with NaOH. We know this is base. So base of course will react with acid. Okay, so what will be the reaction? This one is kind of straight. It's like the neutralization process. So we have NH2 here, H, C double bond O, O minus, Na plus. So Na will remove the H. Okay, this H will be removed, and it will combine with this OH to produce water. Okay, so there you go, this one. Okay, next one is amino acid with alcohol. Now this is esterification. Okay, you can refer back to chapter carboxylic acid. So in esterification, H and OH will be removed. Condensation will happen. So we are going to get CH3, CnH2, H, C double bond O, OCH3. Okay, so it would react with NH2 because there are no reactions between alcohol and amino. So this is what we get. This is ester. Okay, plus H2O. And lastly is the reaction of amino acid with nitrous acid. Now, if you still remember, nitrous acid is the chemical test for amino. Okay, for amino, to differentiate the primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine, aliphatic, and also aromatic. So in this case, okay, if we classify the amine for this amino acid, this is actually primary amine. Okay, so it will react and produce four products, which is alcohol. Okay, it produce alcohol, it produce chloroalkane, it produce N2, and also the other one is alkene. Okay, so what will be the product? CH3, CH, C double bond O, OH. So the OH is here. Okay, this is your alcohol. Now the second product, which is alkene, will be CH2, CH, C double bond O, OH. Okay. Okay, so this is our alkene. This is our alcohol. Then we have another one, CH3, C double bond O, OH, H, and this one is Cl. So this is the chloroalkane. Okay, and the last one is N2 gas. Okay, so in exam you can just write these four without writing the carbocation. So there you go. This is the four reactions of amino acid.